Hey man, there ain't nothing wrong with using loops or AI generated sounds in your productions. The problem is that A, if you use loops, you might end up sounding like everybody else. And B, when you're using the AI generated stuff, sometimes you end up with AI slop. I'm gonna show you a easy way that I like to use to actually produce and make everything that happens original and completely mine. Yo, let's check out what I got going on. So first thing first, inside this session, and it obviously don't matter what DAW you in. Yes, I'm in Studio One today, right? But inside this session, what's going on is I got a whole beat made from loops. I got the drums from a loop, I got the bass line from a loop, and I even got my chord progression from a loop. I'm going to show you how we can actually make, we're just going to use the chord progression for today, but I'm going to show you how to actually make it completely original and not sound like the loop. It's mad easy, so follow along, all right? Let's first listen to the beat that I got right now. All right, you get it. So here's the first step. First thing I want to do, this the chord progression, right? That came straight up out of Splice. It's a simple loop. No matter where you're getting your loops from, mad people are using these loops. So you got to know that. Just know that. Mad people using the loops. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to right click on this here in Studio One, and then I'm going to go over to my audio, and I'm going to hit extract notes. From doing that, it's going to automatically create these notes for me. And then I can actually get rid of this. I don't even need that no more, right? And now I got a whole track here with just my MIDI notes. I ain't had to play nothing. This note look like it's a little late, so I'm gonna just bump it up just a little bit just to make sure it's all right on time. All right, now let's just play this. Let's see, right? Simple, just chord previews, right? Now, here's where it gets a little bit better. I'm gonna go over to the Unison synth. I'm gonna drag this over into my session, right? So this is the new plugin from Unison. It's called Unisynth. Now it is a smart plugin that's going to easily generate any type of synthesized sound that you want, from 808s to bass lines to leads, chords, all of that. You can choose the genre, right? And then you can choose the type as well. They got a standard page, which I'm going to be sticking to mostly. And then they got an advanced page. Now, look, you can, not only can you generate synths inside of here, but you can create anything that you want to. So it doesn't have to be generated. You can customize and make your sound. You see, they got every parameter for a synthesizer that you could possibly think of. So for all my super producers out here, y'all go ahead on that, you know what I'm saying, dive in. Wavy gonna keep it simple though. We gonna go back to the standard page, man, because I just want to show y'all this, man. By the way, shout out to Unison for sponsoring today's video. Unisynth just dropped, and it's a dope plugin to actually help you to create totally original synthesized sounds, man. So let's go in and see how I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna make sure that I put the output here to my Unisynth. All right, and all right, so right off the bat, you see what we got going on. Right, you can hear how that sounded right off the bat, right? So a default kind of synthesized sound. Now, here's where some of the magic comes in on Unisynth. Let's just go ahead and hit our genre first. I'm kind of in the hip hop vibe, so I'm gonna stay there. But you see, it's mad different genres that you can choose from, right? Pretty dope. And then the type, I'm gonna keep it on chord because that's what I'm working in right now. But you see, you can go from 808, bass, chords, leads, pads, and plucks, all dependent. And I think this actually changes depending on what type of genre you in. So if I'm in a classical, obviously it's not gonna be no 808s in classical. All right, so let's just go back to hip hop. We're gonna choose that hip hop rap, and we're gonna keep it on chords. Now I'm gonna generate a new chord. Boom, and just like that, I got a brand new chord. And now that's not the original chord. Again, this was how it sounded. Now I got a completely brand new sound, even though I used the loop. Let's see how that fits in my mix. I don't necessarily like that. I generate another one. Okay. That's kind of fire. Let's generate again. All right, I'm kind of liking that vibe. And the dope thing, again, they got all these different filters and effects that we could do. Like, man, so let's see, I got distortion on here. Let's go to distortion and see if we could distort this out a little more. All right. We got some chorus effect happening over here. And at any time I want to generate something else, I can just hit this button and boom, it'll kind of randomly but smartly generate new sounds for me. Ooh. That's already too close to my bass. Let's go. I'm gonna find something fire. Okay. I like that. Right? We got different oscillators that we can add on to. So we got like analog style oscillators to where we can go from a sine wave to a sawtooth wave or a square wave. You got the wave table you can change. Right? And if you want to go over to the advanced page, you see you got so many more options from multiple different styles of oscillators that you can choose from. All these different filters, all these different effects and envelope shaping, man. You can really go crazy and just really customize any sound as you want to. And the dope thing here too is that in this advanced page, you can randomize each one of the different tabs. So each one of the oscillators or effects or filters, you can randomize it. Or just randomize everything, right? Okay, I think that's working for the mix. Yeah. All right, let's make this sound a bit more brighter. There we go. All right, maybe make it smooth. And maybe even keep that sustain up on this. Yeah, that sounded more fire, a little bit more wet, a little longer sustain. All right, so look, you understand that you can't just take a loop. Well, you can just take your loops if you want to and use them, or you can use something like Unisynth from Unison to customize it or customize any synth sound that you want, man. Make your sounds unique, even if you're using loops, even if you're using AI generated content, man. Unisynth can be a great tool to help you to make it yours. Let me know if you will try this out. I'll leave a link in the description. I'm Wayne from WavyProAudio.com. Keep making music, man, and keep being dope.